to you now, you'll see it goes right under the Wicket Centre. Now that's known about. Now whether there's any connections to the alleged bunker that's around there, could well be. We're just coming into it now. So, Rothschild House.
What's that again?
That one, that building just there is called Rothschild House. We can go and have a look at that. The Metropolitan Police has the 5th and 6th floor. Again, that's down to private companies and stuff. And down there is goes all under the Wicket Centre. Wicket Centre is huge.
What is it? A loading bay?
Loading place, yeah. But that's the way it will connect to the bunkers. I would have thought it would have probably gone deeper. But... Wow.
The home office. That's hard.
No, underneath, dial some numbers on the keypad.
Obviously you've got to put some kind of a card in there, and I bet there's cameras here somewhere as well. Oi! Reverse doors. This is probably, you go down and opens the other side, you know, you missed it.
Do you know anything about the underground bunker?
No.
Nothing about underground sort of facilities here in the library?
No, I've never been here very long. I've only been here a month or so.
All right, so speak to somebody in charge.
Went straight to the phone, like, straight to the phone.
Right, Truth Seekers TV, right?
Well, we are expecting that the lady that Matthew Williams just spoke with will notify security that we are in this area and looking for an underground bunker. She's actually on the phone now.
Can we speak to someone who's in charge around here? Or is it like someone around the building?
Who do you want, the manager?
Yeah, please. We want to speak to someone that will know something about the building.
So what did you say, where did you say you were from? You're not recording that now, are you?
Truth Seekers Research. Truth Seekers
Yeah, you're not recording now, are you?
Well, yeah.
Can you stop then, please?
But we've been led to believe that under this clock tower there is actually a bunker facility. So we'd like to speak to somebody, maybe yourself, who can answer some questions about this bunker facility.
What do you mean by a bunker facility?
An underground network. An underground area where, in the event of a disaster, whether it be nuclear or wartime, people would go, like as an air raid shelter or nuclear-proof system of survival through such a disaster.
Well, there's a car park down here. Is that what you mean? Something
No.
more specific than that?
Yeah, well, actually, you know, an installation which would be used.
I think if it's a question like that, you need to give us A, advance warning, and B, speak to the council's emergency planning officer rather than just someone from inside the building.
Council emergency planning officer.
The council has an emergency planning officer, and I can get
But
his details for
You said there's a car park here. There's an underground car park, is there?
Yes, there is, yeah.
Yeah, could we have a look at that?
Well, no, not really, no. Why do you need to go down looking
Well,
underneath
if it's
the building?
just a car park, we just like to see how it looks, you know, and if that's all it is, a car park, then we've made a mistake, and this isn't
hang
the
on.
place.
I think if you want to speak to someone about a specific question to do with that, then I need to get the emergency planning officer for you.
There is a bunker there, but we have to speak to him to get further details.
I don't really know what you mean by that. No. So I better find.
Would the keypad in the lift be anything to do with, entry to the underground lift?
Which keypad in which lift?
Keypad and the slot.
That's to the car park. That's right.
Car parks, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, obviously, with the question there of wanting to see the car park, if that's all it is a car park, then I'm sure they should have no problems in showing us that it is just a car park. Why she should need an emergency planning officer to show a car park is quite ridiculous. Obviously, it would be something used by the staff.
Okay, what seemed obvious to me when we were actually speaking to this lady is the fact that she knew that there was an emergency planning officer, and government buildings don't normally reference emergency planning officers unless they have a role and a function with using emergency planning officers. So the fact that she knew one existed means that they probably have got a bunker here.
Okay, do you have access to it?
I mean, it's only for my bicycle. Why? Did you want to get down there today?
Yeah, if it's possible.
The spaces are really limited, so I don't know if you'll be able to.
Oh, we couldn't park down there then.
No, who are you waiting for to come down? Is it Brenda?
No.
Is she off?
Well, we were interested in the bunker that they've got beneath this building. The one which you have to use the lifts to access.
Oh, yeah. Someone might take you down there and let you have a look around, but I don't know.
In the bunker?
Yeah, they might do. But who are you waiting for to come down?
Well, we were interested in the bunker that they've got beneath this building. The one which you have to use the lifts to access.
Oh, yeah. Someone might take you down there and let you have a look around, but I don't know.
In the bunker?
Yeah, they might do. But who are you waiting for to come down?
We've already seen the manager. She said that we'd have to give prior, advance.
She might take you down there and let you have a look around. I don't know though. I'm not sure.
People, are you from Croydon yourselves?
I'm not.
You're not, I am.
You're from Croydon?
Well, Purley, which is just down the road. That's where I live.
Do you come to this library often? I mean, is you a member of this library?
I am a member of the library.
Are you aware that there's a bunker under this library? You've not been told about it?
No, a bunker?
You're not? Yes, indeed. No. Underground facility. You weren't aware of this?
I didn't know that either, so it's like...
They were done away with after some of the Aldermaston marches 20 years ago. I remember some of them. In theory, they were in fact cleared away. Said no, they don't exist any longer, but they still exist, which is interesting.
Yeah, they're still active actually. I mean, there is some talk that they conduct research into advanced weapon systems in places like this, and it literally is like it's depicted in some of the movies whereby. For example, there's an elevator over there which you go in, and there's a couple of buttons for going underground, but to get to it you have to put a card in and enter a number. So literally it shows that there are sub-levels below the building. So we're actually interested in finding out what people think about such an installation existing, and whether they think it's fair.
And why Croydon Council didn't tell anyone about it?
Right.
Well, no councils tell anybody about it, and government neither.
How do you feel about it?
I think the public should be informed.
Yes.
I think it should be, there's a freedom of information, it should be allowed.
And really it's public money which has funded these places in the first place, tax.
So it has, yes.
And still continue to be channeled to funding the upkeep of these facilities.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about you yourself? Do you have, as a local, have any...
No, I'd still like to think about what I think about it rather than sort of give an immediate opinion. But as I say, I will think about what you've told me and think about it.
Okay,
So, thanks a lot.
I'm wondering if you could tell us something about this building.
Well, really, I need to know TV. We've just spoken to Adi, who is the library manager, in regard to consulting you about more information and maybe a little look at the Underground Emergency Control Centre bunker system. So could we maybe arrange an appointment to come and see you? Well, just basically, if it is open for us to actually have a look inside, or maybe just a little bit more information if we cannot have access about the extent of the system and how big it is. Town Hall.
We do have an emergency control center we would use in the event of some major emergency, which is there for us to assist the emergency services.
Right.
And that's exactly what it's for. It's a sort of that would come into use so that we can make the location.
Is it actually active at this time? I mean, is it's not active, but it's like in maintenance, upkeep, is it?
Well, it's kept in a sterile situation.
Sterile situation.
In the event that we need
No, there are people working there. We've had reports.
offer some support for the emergency services.
Support for the emergency services. Well, I wonder, maybe we could meet with you in a little while, or possibly arrange to have a look at this place. Is that possible?
You can certainly arrange to meet me. I'm engaged for the rest of the afternoon, and I'm tied up most of the world.
What are the chances of us actually being able to see the facility?
I don't think that'll be a problem, but you won't be able to see it today.
Right.
I will be happy to accommodate you, but I'd like something in writing, I think.
Something in writing?
Yes, I'd like something from you which says exactly what you want, and you tell me exactly what you're doing.
Yes. Certainly. Okay, well, we've got your telephone number, but where would we actually write to?
My name is Gillott.
Yes.
G-I-L-O-T-T, Emergency Planning Officer.
Right.
And if you write to me at the Public Services and Works Department.
Right.
Taverner House.
Yes. Park Lane.
Croydon.
Right.
Which is CR9 3JS.
Right. And really we're just investigating places which are not very well known about by the public, and yet are funded by public funds, as in taxes. So, and you know, we like to get an idea of the history and the structure and size of such facilities.
Well, I don't think that would be a problem, but I would like to know who else you've been to.
Right.
You tell me you've been to other places in London, you know, what other places you have seen, and in other parts of the country.
Right, certainly.
Yeah, basically the gentleman that we were speaking to, the caretaker, the buildings manager, he was talking to me. I asked him off the record. He said, I asked him, have you ever actually had access down there? He said yes, he had. I asked him to describe what it was. He said 2 or 3 rooms, small rooms, where they would house the council people. The other guy commented. He said, did you mention about the red telephone? And he sort of like was very evasive with that. He could have been joking, but somehow I don't think so. They know a lot more than what they're letting on anyway, especially that guy, having worked here for 25 years.
A caretaker here that might be able to actually take us down to the entrance to the facility?
No, there's no caretakers
here. They haven't come through to you or anything like that?
No.
Are you the only security officer on duty at the moment? Is there any way you could take us down there? Or?
I can't take it because I can't leave the front desk.
You can't?
No.
But you're acknowledging that there is an underground bunker of sorts?
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
And do many people in this building know about it? Or do you feel
Yeah, everybody knows about it.
everybody knows? But the public in the area are not told about this?
I don't know.
They're totally unaware. I mean, do you have access, personal access?
Yeah.
You do have access?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what's down there, what it looks like?
Oh, yeah, I think you better go and speak to the gentleman, actually.
I mean, we spoke to the caretaker there, and he briefly told us it was some room. But I mean, if you hadn't had personal access to it yourself, I mean, maybe you've seen what you.
Yeah, but I mean, I might not be allowed to say what's down there. You know what I'm saying?
Is it big?
Well, it is fairly big. Yeah.
As big as this building inside, or?
No. It's not as big as this. It's in the basement, so it's one level down.
One level, and it's access through the lift in the clock tower.
No.
That's one way in.
Well, you can get in from there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And is it nuclear proof or?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's great. Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, as I said, if you'd like to go and speak to
I bet you as well that initial bunker they will know about is probably access to even a larger facility down further down.
Yeah.
So I mean, they could have possibly described it.
Everyone's afraid they'll say something. Always will be in the response. Oh, you think I've already said too much?
Security camera there.
Round. And it's locked, mate. It's locked. It's locked. It's all right there. Oh, look at this, mate. Should we go down and ask these guys? You wouldn't have known about it before that?
No.
What do you think about underground bunkers in London that you're not allowed to go into in an emergency? Do you find that a bit upsetting? Would you rather...
What kind of emergency are you talking about?
Say a nuclear war?
No, I'd rather die.
But if there's a possibility of surviving, would you not like to know about these things? Does it upset you that certain public officials will be able to live out?
No matter where you are. No matter what society, what kind of government, it's always the way.
So you think that we're powerless to sort of stop them spending money on bunkers for themselves?
Yeah, like we're powerless to stop them spending money on arms, the national health, or whatever. They decide, we don't.
How would you feel if I told you that in Bath there's an underground town for the royal family? It's about 25 miles of tunnels, and they've got cinemas and recreation facilities.
It's the whole family. I mean, it's the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the President of the United States and the President of Russia, and they've all got their own.
Yes.
So what's the difference?
They must have had it all in the last war as well.
Yeah,
it's already there.
Yeah. So you would agree with having bunkers like this?
Of course I agree.
Not necessarily. There's not a lot we can do about it.
But would you rather the public were told where these things were?
Being thousands of people fighting and scrambling trying to get into a bunker.
And then it would become a security risk as well.
Absolutely, yes. So do you think there should be public bunkers as well as the military bunkers to stop that scramble? Because everyone wants a place in a bunker, really, don't they?
Well, no.
Not necessarily, do they?
No.
Not necessarily.
That was the case, and everybody could have a place in a bunker. Then you wouldn't have no fear, would you? I mean, you wouldn't be no worry about dropping a bomb on somebody. We're going to survive. You've got to lose something, isn't there? There's got to be something to lose to fear the bomb, if you like, or biological weapons or whatever.
We were wondering if we could speak to somebody about the underground bunker that runs underneath the clock tower.
Don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. I don't work for the council. I suggest you try the larger building over there,
That's the big tall one, is it?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
You're asking the reception there.
Okay then, thank you.
Hey?
Are you going down?
No.
You're not? Up?
Go, what do you mean?
Are you going up?
No, I'm going down.
You're going down?
Yes.
What's down there?
Goods inwards.
Goods inwards?
Yes, that's
Anything
where we...
else down there?
Not particular.
No underground bunkers for military?
I like to
government?
be. No, none of that at all, no.
Not that you know of?
Not I know of, no.
But there are doors in the underground section that probably lead off places.
Well, they used to years ago over the over the clock tower area. There used to be, but it's probably all blocked off now. So I've seen it. Put it that way.
Yeah.
But it's probably all blocked off. Oh yeah, I've been down there and seen it. Very nice. Oh yeah, very nice.
Well, it's carpeted and.
Yeah, everything.
Good, right?
Yeah, that's right. Got to work.
Yeah. Is it quite a hard space? I mean, do they have plenty of
Very. You have to go and have a look yourself. It's the only way. You have to go and get permission from the security over there.
Right. How big would you say it is?
Very big. All right, I must help because otherwise you're doing that.
Okay.
Can we speak to you for a second? Just one moment. Stop that, please. Excuse me. I just wondered if we could ask you a few questions, that's all right. You are actually security officers here, are you? Or?
Yes.
You are. I just wondered if you could tell us something about the underground facility they've got here in Croydon Council. The underground bunker.
No, you'd have to write in if you want to inquire about that.
Do you know anything about it yourself?
No, I don't. No.
Have you ever had access to down there yourself? Who do we speak to get access down there?
Chief Executive.
Who would that be?
Croydon Council.
And that is Mr.
Well, you want to speak to, well, certainly speak to Mr. Wexler.
Mr.
Wexler?
Wexler.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
and is he in this building?
Could I just say, you can't film in here.
Okay. Would you mind stepping outside? We were filming.
Well, you step outside, we'll step outside with you. As far as chatting to you about that, you need to speak to somebody who knows a bit more about it than what you need to know about.
Right.
I can't make any comment on it at all.
Okay, so you know nothing about this at all, do you? Or?
No. Even if I did, I couldn't speak to you about it.
But you know there is a bunker, but you can't.
No, I don't. No.
You don't even know there's a bunker.
No.
You're not aware of this at all.
No.
Are you yourself, sir?
It's funny because there's people in other buildings, like the Clocktower, quite prepared to talk about it, but nobody over in the council seems
Can
to
I see some identification if you're from Channel 4?
Yeah, you got your ID?
Yeah. Right, well you can film out here by all means, but you can't film in the building, right? I've told you who to speak to.
Okay.
Finance company. That's the parking space. Well, the hinges are on the outside, which would indicate that it swings out. So these doors could have been used for a long time. It wouldn't swing in with a hinge there. So. Those doors there before the flights were put in. They just swing inwards twice. The other way. The whole hinges are quite down.
So what have we found ourselves in? We've got an archive storeroom.
Oh, it looks pretty big in here too.
It's locked. Maybe this is the only way they can access it.
Well, let's see this, you know, these be closed at the timing. Well, let's see what's out. Just wonder what that is. My kids are trying to break
Yeah, we just stumbled across this little air vent here. It's just under the pavement level. With air definitely going in, so the fans are working full blast there. Done out quite nicely. Feel about the fact that there is one there.
What's a bunker?
The underground bunker used for emergency, used by a select few.
in the event of a national disaster, like nuclear catastrophe.
No, I don't know anything about it.
You didn't know about it?
No.
Well, because the vents there, that air that you can hear being sucked in actually feeds the system. That's right under the road, you know.
Well, that the feed in there for the car park.
For the car park for that building or this building?
It's an underground car park here.
Well, do you know there's another car park around here?
There isn't.
Around the other entrance.
Is there another one? Underground car park?
Not an underground, no.
I was told there was one for staff.
There's an underground car park here, and I can show you where it is.
Yeah. Well, we
and
actually.
And that.
You got the gardeners thing?